So in my previous two videos, I gave you the exact plan you need to score more than 700 in the GMAT as well as more than 320 in the GRE. So taking it further for the same topic, let's discuss which one should you go for. Hello and welcome back to the channel guys. If you're new here, hi, my name is Arif and today I will help you decide which one should you go for, GRE or GMAT. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So now the first thing that you need to look at is your program. What are you going for? Is it a business related program such as the MIM degree, the MBA or the specialized masters in marketing, finance and so on? Or is it a more technical program such as the MIS degree, MS degree in computer science, electronics and so on? For the first category, most schools accept GRE as well as GMAT, so you can choose either. But for the second category, a lot of schools just accept GRE, so you might not even have the option to give the GMAT. So now let's move on to the second thing, the difficulty between the two exams. GMAT features a more difficult quant section as compared to that of the GRE, so if you're not really fond of math, maybe consider GRE. But that does not mean that the GRE's quant section will be significantly easier than that of GMAT. It's just a little bit easier. Coincidentally, you can say to keep the balance, GRE's verbal section is a little more difficult to handle than GMAT's verbal section. So if you don't like learning words and their meanings, maybe consider GMAT. Which brings us to the third point, the difference in the structure of these two exams. In the GMAT, the difficulty changes with each and every question, depending if you got it right or wrong. When you start the GMAT exam, you first get a medium level difficulty question. If you get it right, the next question will be slightly harder. But if you got it wrong, the next question will be slightly easier. And this repeats after every single question. With GRE, the difficulty level of a particular section remains the same and is dependent on how you answered the previous section. So now, what is this section? Well, first let's look at the GMAT. When you actually give the GMAT exam and let's say you start with quant, you get 62 minutes to answer 31 questions. And when you're done with it, you are done with the quant section. But in GRE, the quant section is actually divided into two sections, with 20 questions to be answered in 35 minutes each. Once you're done with the first section, you move on to the second section and the difficulty of that section depends on how you performed in the previous one. So now coming back to the structural differences. Once you have answered a question in GMAT, you cannot go back to the previous question. In simple terms, it's not possible to move back or move forward from one question to the other in the GMAT. But in GRE, in one particular section, you can move around to any question you want. So in the example that I gave, one of quant section having 20 questions for 35 minutes, you can move around to any of these 20 questions in that 35 minutes. I have linked the best material for your preparation for GRE as well as GMAT in the description below. And if you're still watching at this point, I have some bonus material for you as well. All you gotta do is follow my Instagram at Arif and send me a DM and I will send you the bonus material. Well, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, do hit the thumbs up icon and also consider subscribing to the channel if you want more such videos about studying abroad. As always, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.